Okay, I think I'm live. Doing something a little different today. My kitchen is a mess, so I thought, why not stream? Also, if I have time, I'm going to be making some Bolognese because I need to eat some food later. So yeah, don't judge too harshly. My kitchen is it's like a bomb site at the moment. I've been doing a lot of work on the future Airbnb. So yeah, this is my house has gotten a bit neglected. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, before I start cooking, I'm gonna tackle this washing up and sort of tidy up a little bit, and then start cooking the ragu. And then whilst that's cooking, maybe do some other tidying, but we'll see. I don't know. It's probably going to be just a short stream, but like usual, not organised, so yeah. Stop by emptying this out. Aim you that way a little bit. Got some washing up I already started, but I'll put this away. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, I can't see so well on the phone, let me get that up. Yeah, I was like, went to the UK and have my Airbnb turned off right now, so I haven't been streaming much. Managed to pick up a nasty cold, so I was basically caught up. Yeah, but as you can see, my kitchen is looking a state, so I feel a bit out of practice with streaming, so forgive me if I'm yeah, look a little bit awkward, or extra awkward more than usual. I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm going to vacuum today or not. Maybe, but mostly it's just getting this washing up done and tidied up so that I got a clean space to start cooking my ragu. And then, like, whilst that's cooking, I might do like a few other little vacuuming and cleaning as I go, but we'll see. Yeah, like, as usual, it's not very planned and it's kind of scuffed. It's a bit different to my Airbnb streams, as I can usually know what I have to do, but this is kind of doing my own house, so it's not like a strict plan or timeline. Let's see if this phone is working. And my second phone again is like being a bit unpredictable at the moment. I think I need to get a new one, so hopefully have TTS in a bit, but at the moment I don't. It's a pretty old phone, so it takes a while to turn on. I also have a little bit less space in here, so I'll probably be going in and out of shot. So yeah, I don't know. I'll do my best to do stream this, but we'll see. Maybe if I move you back a bit more, you can sort of see a little bit more, but then you see more of my mess. Wet tea towel. Usually I just let these air dry, but I need to make room for the new washing up. Try best not to trip over this wire either. It's organic. This goes over here. Throw away this sponge. Oh, hey Spyro, how's it going? Well, you didn't see it before. I've already tidied up a little bit, but it's just kind of stacking up. It's kind of spread out mostly. You learned a trick, one plate, never take out another plate and always keep it clean. Yeah, I do try to do that, but then it's like, because I've been doing like all this DIY stuff, I've been kind of lazy and letting it get on top of me a little bit. And yeah, I need to get better at cleaning as I cook. I do try, but then like things get so cold so quick at this time of year. But yeah, I'm mostly just gonna clean this up so I've got like, so when I'm cooking I can like clean as I cook as well. Usually I wouldn't show you this bit, I just like do the cooking, but I thought maybe I just start, because otherwise I just won't, and it'll be like really late and then I'll make an excuse not to stream. So not that I don't mind like streaming, but I don't know, it's just like going to the gym, you know, like doing it at first is hard, but then once you do it, it's fun. I'm just trying to get this Stream Buddy on my old phone, which I think is on its last legs. I'll have TTS on hopefully. This is connected. Yes. And now I already have to get tissue for my nose. I'm still recovering from a cold. I'll keep guys in as well. I think the TTS should be working now, so, but we'll see. Go in the bin. That's everything for the bin. I've got a few things I had to leave to soak because the non-stick on that doesn't really work anymore, so it's kind of gotten a bit manky and stuck on. I won't show you the insides of that. Sponge. Okay. Give these a bit of a soak as well. Sleeves up. Should move you guys around or something. That'll do. I don't know, maybe a bit higher. Kind of got my head in there, not completely chopped off. This is wonky now, it's bothering me. Those of you that don't know, I don't have hot water here, so yeah, I'm just going to put a kettle on to just give me a bit of hot water for some of the tougher stuff. It's part of why I've been putting it off as well. Let's start some of this easier stuff whilst I wait for that. I just realised I left the notifications on my phone, so I'll just turn those off as well. I'm still wet. Okay, I'm just going to have to touch you guys a minute. Turn Bluetooth off. Okay. Hopefully I have no more deliveries today because I won't hear them.
Says OMG so bad. I miss you to see cleaning and use the best green gloves, haha.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I didn't have my rubber gloves today. I mostly just use those for the Airbnb. This is just my own house, so that's why it's extra messy. Yeah, hopefully don't have too much washing up. I just want to make some space and clear up a little bit before I start making more mess by cooking. And then might do some tidying whilst the ragu kind of like cooks down. That should hopefully be my food sorted for the week. Or at least for a few days. Depending how greedy I am.
Spider-Man says I eat soup for still right. I feel like there the next day if I have a new meal.
It was the perfect time for soup. But I already had like soup most of last week, so I feel like something a bit more hearty. So I'm making this meat ragu bolognese that I can do with like several different things. I can do with pasta or potatoes, or I could make it a lasagna. Just knocked my managed to burn my hand again the other day, so I'll just knock that. What's your favourite soup? Are you more of a chunky or a creamy or smooth kind of guy?
Spider-Cat says I do not mind. I make my own but also buy tomato and chicken from the bucket.
Mustard soup used to be my go-to when I'm like sick. Or a bit of minestrone. Always goes down a treat.
Spider-Cat says store-bought soups are expensive.
Yeah, I don't really buy many store-bought ones anymore. Like in Malta, they don't have many. Like sometimes you can get Heinz by the tin, but it's actually kind of expensive. So yeah, I end up just making my own, just throwing a load of vegetables in a pot and like cooking it for a long time. Bit of pearl barley in there.
Spider-Cat says I go through a kilo of carrots per week and put them in my soup.
The carrots are really good. They're super cheap. I got like a kilo for 60 cents yesterday for my bolognese. Not putting that many in, but it'll probably end up going in a soup.
Spider-Cat says yay, I have a soup maker device.
Oh, nice. I just do it on the hob. That's my kettle. Okay, just empty out this water. Okay, that came off quite nice. Right. Just a reminder, I don't have a working sink either, so I have to empty this outside. I used to have a slow cooker, but that's seen better days now. I think like the non-stick has also gone on that. Okay, let's pour some of this pot. so much easier washing up with hot water.
On Saturday, it was quite good.
Never tried haggis.
It's made of nuts and grains.
I've heard like vegan haggis is meant to be good, or vegetarian anyway, I don't know about vegan. But I've not tried either. But I imagine I would like it. It sounds like the kind of thing I would like. Maybe if I ever make it to Edinburgh. I'll have to give it a go. I've had this frying pan, well, wok for like so long now. Like I actually had it in Brighton and brought it to Malta with me. But it's used to be a Tefal one, but as you can see, it's that's long gone.
My cat says it was Scottish Burns night this weekend. You need to celebrate your distant Scot roots.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, you're having haggis then. Are you got some Scottish in you? I don't actually have any, I don't think. Like my mum's from the West Country, Somerset, and my dad's Egyptian, so it could happen, but unlikely.
Once I got an air fryer, I put my wok aside.
Just aim this here a bit. So I've invested in an air fryer. I was thinking about it. Would you recommend? I think I've asked you this before, but I guess you would, as you've replaced everything else with it. I was looking at the like the IKEA one. There's it's like a microwave that's also an air fryer. But I don't know if it's a good idea to have too many devices like in one, because if one breaks then you've like lost everything. Although I don't have a microwave either, so it's not like I'd be losing out, I guess, too much. Although I probably should get started on a working sink first.
My air fryer is on its way out after 4 years. I will invest in a new one.
Well, it sounds like it's got like a lot of use.
My brown rice cooker and air fryer get the most work.
Oh, you've got a rice cooker as well. I just do it the old-fashioned way with the for a pot. But it can be a little bit hit or miss. Usually I'm pretty good with cooking rice though. But yeah, like I was saying, I probably need to maybe sort out a working sink and some hot water in here first before I invest in air fryers and microwaves and things.
I buy brown rice by the 5 kilo sack.
Oh, nice. Yeah, when I can, I try to buy the like 10 kilo bags of rice, like jasmine rice. But it's not always available in Malta, like, and sometimes the price fluctuates. So I usually have to wait until it's a good price. There's only a few places that sell it though, like by the big bags. There's always the worry, like living in a hot country, that bugs are going to get in it or hatch. Even my slow cooker actually came with me from Brighton as well, but that's why it's like pretty old. It's like just being used as storage now. The knob fell off it. It's probably like one of the only kitchen gadgets I've got. I want a blender, but my blender's like pretty rubbish. Can't even handle hummus.
I saw you can get tabletop pizza makers.
Yeah, I've seen those too.
My cat says I was tempted, but I don't eat pizza.
You don't eat pizza? I thought everyone ate pizza. Does that like you?
Ken says I wouldn't mind a tortilla maker. Love corn tortillas.
You mean like a tortilla press thing? I was looking at those as well, but again, I probably need to get the sink sorted first. But yeah, it sounds like you eat pretty healthy because you mostly do like chicken and poultry.
Spy Cat says pizza in London is 30 a pizza. It is too costly.
£30 a pizza, yeah, that's pretty pricey. Better off just making your own. That's kind of what I do when I have the chance as well. Although pizza isn't too expensive in Malta. I need to empty this out again. Almost tackled it all. And most restaurants in Malta are like pizza pasta grills, so I think there'd be riots if pizza was too expensive. You're washing up my little coffee thing.
Cat says I grind my own beans by hand each day.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I usually buy it ready ground. One of the gadgets I do have actually is a coffee machine, but I've got like one of those pod ones just for easiness. But I ran out of pods the other day.
Cat says I buy kilos of beans and bought 24 litres of oat milk on Black Friday.
It sounds like a lot of storage space. You've got all your rice and your beans. Looked into buying like the beans whole here, but they're actually like work out kind of expensive. There's not many places that do just like the whole beans.
Cat says I buy in bulk and get it delivered. When I go shopping, I only need to buy perishables.
And it's kind of what I do is I buy like my tins and water and things online, all the heavy stuff.
Cat says my closet does look like an industrial supply cupboard.
I bet. And something else I need to do here is sort out my kitchen cabinets. Like I've had like friends stay. It's all got like kind of messed up and things in different places, so it's like really disorganized right now. Okay. And that's most of the washing up done, unless I've forgotten something. I need to wash those jars out, but they can keep for now. Glass collection's not for a while yet. I do try to wash them out first, because otherwise it gets stinky. I need to throw away this mouldy butter. Margarine. Just throws away the organic. The hot water on this. Oh hey Ada, how's it going?
Cat says I buy goat's butter and then mix in chili and Thai curry to make my own butter long.
Oh nice. I make my own butter in school. Do you like churn it yourself, or you just buy the butter and then mix it in? Okay. Not completely from scratch, so I misread that. That's still pretty impressive. think I've tried it, goat's milk butter. I've tried goat's milk.
Spy
It's
Ken
nice.
says I chop the block then hard melted to mix it myself.
So we're just doing this little floral tub ready for recycling. Down here. Do you use it for like your base of your soups, or do you like put it on toast? Your butter. I'm guessing it won't go very well with like jam, having chilli and curry in it. Okay. So I'll do those later. Oh. Just gonna empty this out again. You have to man the empty buckets like this. You do realise how much water you go through washing up. Maybe one day I'll have a dishwasher. Oops. We need to turn that on then. Bin. Just give these surfaces a bit of a clean. And I can start with my Bolognese. Carrots. So I'm kind of talking to myself. Sticks over here. Bananas. I kind of need to get rid of this garlic. I left it when I went away to the UK, and it basically turned into garlic plants. I don't know what to do with it. I feel bad throwing it away because it's trying to grow, but I've got nothing to, I don't know, grow it in. So I guess it will just end up dying like most of my plants.
Spy Ken says I cooked with a garlic that was sprouting green, was okay.
Yeah, I mean, I use it to a degree, like I've used parts, but it's gone to the point where there's not much garlic part left, it's just the germ, like the plant bit. So I think it's kind of gotten to the point of no return. The sweet potatoes there. I wanted to give my oven a good clean as well at some point, but I don't want the chemicals getting into my ragu, so I'll have to save that for another day. We'll see how I get on. Where's my surface spray? I should move this so I'm not doing that wet. Probably need to clean this hob a bit as well, because I can't remember if I said, but I was like fried chicken and I spilled oil like all over the top. I cleaned most of it up, but it's still a bit oily. Water can stay there. Olives there. Maybe I'll aim you over this way a bit so you can see me. I guess for now I'll just leave my garlic growing and doing its own thing. It seems to be doing pretty well in that corner. It's like typical, like the one thing I don't actually want to grow just grows on its own without doing anything. Sweet potatoes. I'll put these down with the other potatoes. Whoops. Bananas, where should I put these? This next to the garlic for now. Also have these like bits of bread that I don't think are that one's maybe okay. Well, that one's gone mouldy. Kind of forgot about these. Sometimes I turn it into breadcrumbs, but yeah, these are definitely mouldy. This one's still good, and this one's still good. But these are mouldy, so I'm just going to throw these in the organic bin. It's usually easier to keep things a bit longer in Malta in the winter, but it's still, there's a lot of moisture in the air. Let me just double check this is not mouldy. That's fine. Hey MD Gaming, no I don't have any latex gloves, sorry. Just for my Airbnb, I'm not going to use those at my house. go there. I'll put the onions over here. Oops. I've got 1 or 2 onions in my Bolognese, I'll decide later. Carrots. Yeah, I probably need to buy some rubber gloves for my when I'm doing washing up. I always forget. They can just go there. I find my carrots go a bit bad if I put them in the fridge too soon. It's better to keep them out. Maybe I'll put them with the sweet potato. Hopefully down there they won't start growing or sprouting. I've had that happen with my carrots as well, they tend to sprout. This a little clean. It's already left, but I need to get some more. And that might be done on the recycling. And just make it more around this way. Just going to go get some more sif.
Spirecat says pan.
Oops. Oops.
Spirecat says sorry, not what I was going to type.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was a typo, or there was something I was missing.
Spirecat says there is a pan in the oven.
Oh no, it's just my my lazy tinfoil tray when I was making bacon earlier. Makes a lot less mess, lots less fitting. I prefer it grilled. And then I can just throw it away rather than having to scrub it. Sometimes when the fat solidifies as well, I scoop that up into a tub and use it. Instead of oil. it's also like better for not clogging up the sink. Not that I have to worry too much about that, but.
Spycat says I stopped cooking with oils as much as possible. Chilling with an air fryer. It's so clean now.
Yeah, it's meant to be the benefit of the air fryer using a lot less oil. I used to be a lot more careful with oil, but now I just feel like, I don't know, gotta have that balance between food tasting good and not, but no, like in the air fryer it's meant to be like almost as good, isn't it? But, yeah, I don't have many non-stick pans anymore, so I have to kind of use the oil so that things don't stick. And I do like a good crispy egg, fried egg, sort of Thai style, when I can, even though it's very unhealthy. Wipe my hand, get a toothpick. This needs like a bit more of a thorough cleaning, but this will have to do. Otherwise we'll never start the
Spycat says I cut up a Yorkshire pudding pan and I can air fry an egg in minutes. Spycat says it's nice and fluffy.
That's a good idea with the Yorkshire pudding pan. I have friends that do like a whole roast dinner in an air fryer, so I know it's possible. I just don't have one. Maybe one day. A functioning sink and an air fryer. And maybe an oven that actually works as well. This is well, it's never been the best oven. It kind of like is a bit uneven. But now the hobs as well are starting to I don't know, not light up properly, they're kind of like half light. Although it's better than when I first bought it. It was actually like literally spitting out fire out of the grill. I mean, there was like a loose connection. But that's been fixed now. put these bits back in the right place so it turns on properly. Get in there. Finish this off and then I'll get on with my ragu because that takes a while to simmer down, otherwise I won't have any dinner tonight, and then I'll think about cleaning the rest of the stuff that needs cleaning. And it's not a complicated dish to make, but it just takes time to make it delicious. Way around. Okay, so it should hopefully be a little bit less of a fire hazard now. Oil. Quick wipe. Just move my Bolognese stuff over here for a minute. Also wipe the table down. It's Pringles here. Oh. Just walked into the side. What time is it? 3:30. I've already started a bit late with this ragu. this down a little bit. Whilst I chop. Get some more tissue for my nose. A little wash. So I'm using my onions and carrots. Need a container to put my chopped up bits. Just use this. Oh, I'm going to need a knife. That's good for the onions. Use this for the carrots. And I chopped it off a little bit. Move that back a bit. It's still a little bit chopped off. And you can kind of sort of see what I'm doing. I say this is pretty easy, and it is, but it always takes me longer than I think it's gonna. Especially the cooking of it. So carrot down. Luckily I've got some pretty normal looking ones today.
I never peel my carrots.
Depends what I'm making, if I peel my carrots or not. When I'm making something like a Bolognese where I need to make it sort of small, then I'll peel. If I'm roasting them, I'll usually keep it on unless the outsides are like really super dirty and it's just quicker to peel. Depends how lazy I'm feeling. Sometimes peeling is like quicker than giving them a wash. Like I say, these are pretty normal size, like normal looking carrots, but usually in Malta, I'm going to the farmer's market especially, they end up like having all these weird shapes and it's really awkward to get there and give them a good scrub. I'm mostly using this one because it's just like my sharpest one, but it's also not very sharp, which can be worse than having an actual sharp knife, but gotta make do with what you got. I also need like a little something to put the stuff in that's done. Let's grab this bowl. My chopping is painfully slow. I'm not a pro. I don't usually chop sitting down either, it feels a bit strange, but I'm not going to adjust the camera again. And also this table is a bit lower than my my countertop, so I don't know if I could stand up and do this on here. I mean, I could, but yeah, not good for my posture. Tighten my table again, it's wobbling a little bit. Best not to get my sleeves in it either. Just checking something here.
Spy Cat says, do you not wear an apron?
No, I don't have an apron.
Spy Cat says, we'll dress up like a chef.
Maybe I'll have to start if I keep cooking on stream, but we'll see.
Spy Cat says you have to cosplay the part to be the part.
Yeah, I have to up my game. But again, maybe first I need like the basics, like an actual knife that cuts properly. I used to wear one when I was like cooking with my mom back in the day, use hers, but I do find the problem is because I'm short, finding some that actually fit, but it's been a while since I've looked, so probably I could find one. And I don't know what style I'd go for. Go for one of those like fancy ones people on MasterChef wear, like those almost like they're doing woodwork, but it's kitchen. Or if I go old school, frilly 50s style.
Spy Cat says I have an apron and chef coat, only because my kitchen is cold.
Yeah, I guess it would also provide some extra warmth, which it is pretty chilly here as well at the moment. I mean, not as cold as the UK, but and it's actually sunny for a change. Oh. Got I turn the sound off. So I was just checking notifications on Kick, and I forgot to turn off the sound. Sorry. I don't get that on Stream Buddy or on a Restream.
Spy Cat says it's 16 in my kitchen.
Not sure what it is in my kitchen, but what is it in? In my town right now it's 15 degrees, so a bit warmer. But it feels way colder, especially inside.
Says we have a major storm heading into UK. It is over Devon right now.
Well, hopefully it calms down by the time it gets to London. I think the southwest always gets hit with a lot of the storms first. Like Somerset, it always gets quite flooded. That's where my mum lives.
I have orchids on my windows and I have the thermometers all over.
Keep meaning to get a thermometer, but yeah, I never got around to it. Again, it's one of those things that like low down on the list. Okay. That's my carrots chopped, whoops, and over the table. Not perfectly uniform, but yeah, good enough. Now I'm about to do some onions, so I might cry. This is a new batch, so I don't know how strong they are. I think my plants have been struggling with the extreme weathers as well. I haven't got many. Oh, yeah, I can feel the onion already.
Spy Cat says I bought a cannonball onion for Xmas. It was so huge.
That was where I can see it. I've never heard of a cannonball onion. Is that like some sort of designer onion? Where's that? I keep turning the sound off and it keeps coming back on again. Maybe I'll just close Kick. Okay, it's already getting to my eyes. it can be like hit or miss, like how strong onions are in Malta. Like you just kind of get what you get. You don't get told brands or anything. Same with potatoes, you just get potatoes.
Spy Cat says it's the size of a cannonball. It takes a few meals to finish it.
For Malta, these are actually pretty perfect onions. Usually like they're weird shapes and like they have like the dirt inside and they can be almost like red. These like...
Spy Cat says I have a device that I put the onion in and pull the string. It then cuts it right up.
Oh, sounds like your kitchen's full of gadgets. I'm jealous. Oh, goodness. It's usually when I'm standing up, I'm a bit further away from the onion as well, so I'm like right in it. Another bowl for the onion. Oops. I can't see.
Spy Cat says, will you put chilis in your meal?
I'll have to look what that says in a minute. I can't see right now. I'm tearing up. Is that chilies? I do add chilies sometimes, but I might be sharing this with some other people, so I add it like afterwards. So I'm just going to have to sort myself out and like sniffling everywhere. Wipe the onion off my hands. Just going to grab some tissue. Sorry about that. The onion's got to be. But yeah, I'll probably add like chili myself, like because not everyone likes chili. Just wash my hands again. I'm a big fan of spice and most things though.
Spy Cat says I have never cried from an onion.
Oh, you're lucky. I guess you've got your gadget, so you have no like contact. This one's falling to bits as well. But like I say, it could be kind of hit or miss with Maltese onions. Sometimes they're very strong, sometimes they're not very strong. These are pretty strong. I think it doesn't help that I'm like sitting down and like super close to it. Sorry guys, you have to like listen to me sniffling.
Spy Cat says in Germany, there is a TV game show where they have to cut an onion or other veg perfectly in the middle. Spy Cat says and then they weigh it.
What? In Germany there's a TV game show where they have to perfectly cut an onion. Well, in the middle. Wow. I don't think I'd do very well on that show. Well, I guess like I'd have like better tools to work with. Rather than a steak knife and a cleaver.
Spy Cat says and they also go blindfolded and pour water into a glass and must fill as much as they can hash. Spy Cat says all by sound.
So I might be good at that one, but I've never tried. I'm pretty good at doing pouring wine and making that even, just by sound and feel. But I've never like blindfolded myself.
Spy Cat says and at the same time, the women are rolling shopping carts into the trolley bays across the room.
It's starting to sound like a supermarket sweep.
Spy Cat says the Germans are
Can't say that I've like watched much many German game shows, but I've seen like some TV shows. Usually like murder mystery stuff though, so. I know they have like a fondness of David Hasselhoff, so they must be a little bit kooky. Okay, last half of an onion, so hopefully I'll stop sniffling soon and snotting.
Spy Cat says no garlic.
We'll be adding some garlic as well, but I'll probably add it later. I might add like one at the beginning, and then I'll add some more, like, so that, I don't know, you kind of get that fresh garlic taste at the end. Well, I think traditionally, Bolognese, it doesn't have garlic in it, because you've got the, I need celery as well. But yeah, I usually have like the celery, carrot and onion mix, which I've forgotten what it's called. It's got a special name. But you get it like in French cooking and in Italian cooking. I think UK cooking as well, like English cooking. That'll do. It doesn't have to be perfect. They're going to cook down and melt anyway, so no one's going to see my onions on knife work. Carrots more so, onions less so. Get onion everywhere. Onion skin in it. I need my celery, which I almost forgot about. Where's the celery? There it is. And yeah, I won't be using the green garlic, though I did buy some like ready peeled stuff, just because I was buying it online and you can only buy like 500 Gs of garlic, and then I end up with all that garlic and it'll end up sprouting again, so I just wanted a small amount. Usually I wouldn't buy it like that, but I was originally going to cook this yesterday, so I wasn't going to get to the market. The sticks. This is kind of like Maltese celery, so it's mostly leaf. It's kind of like the leaf tops. A lot of the time, if you go to like the market, I would have got this for free. I'll probably use these leaves in something else, like when I make a soup, but for now I just want the stems. Sorry, I'm still snivelling. Just gonna go blow my nose again. That's a bit better. Oh, got a bit of onion on my phone. And I just give this celery a bit of wash, it's a bit dirty.
John 96 says alright, who gave Mildred the giant cleaver?
Hey John, how's it going? Almost done with the cleaver, don't worry. some tea whilst I'm there.
Londa John 96 says I'm cold. How are you?
So I'll just pour this water, I'll be right back. So you put that back right. Okay, that's better. Okay. You're cold. Yeah, I was cold until I was like doing stuff, but yeah. If you see my eyes are red, it's because I was chopping onion before, so I've not been crying just This is garlic here. Okay, so German it. The main reason I'm using this big knife is like it's one of the only ones that
Londa John 96 says
is
no
sharp
need
enough.
to cry about the onions. They feel no pain. Also, I'm told.
Well, you had a pretty quick death if that's makes any difference, but yeah, these are pretty strong ones, so but they make any sauce taste good, so it's worth it. Alright, I'm just going to put this in the organic bin. Be right back.
Londa John 96 says strong onions just means they're fresh.
Garlic is pretty stinky as well today. Never used them pre-peeled before, and I'm not sure if that's gonna affect the flavour. Hopefully not. But my my fresh ones have started sprouting and turning into new plants, so I couldn't use those. Okay, so that. Just gonna make a cup of tea, and then I'll get frying stuff up. Get my meat out ready. I'll be adding some pancetta in there as well first. Also need some tomato paste. Just get the stuff ready. And I've got some beef mince and some pork mince. That's apparently how you're meant to do it. Traditionally, I don't know, I always used to use just beef, but yeah, I've heard that both are good. A mix of both. It's cheaper to buy them separate than it is when you can get them pre-mixed. And part of why I'm doing Ragù is like just one, I can make a big batch of it.
Londa John 96 says a lot of people do mixed meat like that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty common to mix the meat. Like my mum always did it with just beef. Mostly because, yeah, I grew up Muslim, so I didn't have much pork in the house. until my parents divorced. But also, I think it was just easier to get one meat. But yeah, the beef was on offer, so I thought, what better way to...
Londa John 96 says my ragu recipe uses shredded beef instead of minced.
Oh nice, I bet that tastes good. I did, is it ossobuco before, which is like the veal, I think it's like shanks almost, I think, like sliced shank. And I did that like a casserole in the oven, but it's used a lot of the same stuff.
Says it's delicious.
And then I used that like a ragu, so it was like the shredded, like the beef stew basically, but it tasted a lot like a Bolognese, but like different at the same time somehow, even though it's all the same ingredients. But it does work that way.
Londa John 96 says yeah, it's a whole veal leg basically. I've never made it though.
I'd recommend it. It was tasty, and you get like the marrow inside as well, which makes it extra rich. And cooking it in the oven compared to the hob is a lot better as well. So my eyes look so red. I'm sniffling. Just need to go get mugs. I've got a little bit of milk left. What date is it? 27th. Okay, I've got to use it by today anyway, so good job.
Londa John 96 says crying thinking about how delicious this ragu is going to be.
Yeah, hopefully it's worth the pain. Of cutting the onions. I mean, I've cooked it a few times before, so I know what I'm doing.
Londa John 96 says this a ragu, it'll make a mama cry.
The only problem is I'm not very good at like following recipes or writing down what I've done before. So it does kind of, there's always an element of risk that I've messed something up or I didn't do what I did last time.
96 says come on Gertrude, work on your exaggerated Italian accent.
Okay. Got to think how, maybe I need to bring you guys closer. Let's see how messy the rest of my house is now.
Londa John 96 says lucky thing is this kind of recipe is hard to mess up, as long as you get all the ingredients correctly.
Exactly, I mean the main thing I usually mess up is putting too much salt. I'm a bit of a salt fiend. And the other thing is being impatient. So I should have really started this earlier because I'm a little bit behind. I'll just move that over here for now. Over here. Let's just stand in front of you. Close up. I'll bring the chat there. I can read you.
Londa John 96 says auto with please.
I think maybe that went through now, like I proved it. I don't know what that, maybe because you said pound? I don't know. Or meat, thumb. I have no idea. Maybe you didn't like your joke about Italian accents.
Londa John 96 says what did Auto not like about that?
Unfortunately it didn't say, but I guess I'll check it out later. Okay.
Londa John 96 says yeah, my nick way the town if you catch my meaning.
Maybe it's like a series of words in together or something, but I don't know. It's done that a few times, the auto mod, like it's just be back a bit so you're not quite too close. It's like modded stuff that I don't know why. But then like let through stuff that I don't understand why it was let through, so. But I guess it's better safe than sorry. Not so much with you, but with other people perhaps.
Londa John 96 says that Lawtomet is just a wacky son of a gun.
Crazy and put another one. Alright, catch you later, John. I might put those packets of pancetta in there. Well, it's already after 4, well behind. Try not to burn myself again. I've managed to burn myself with some pork the other day. It's not my middle finger, don't worry. But I need to put this a bit taller down because it's top of my head. Yeah. see my chin now. Will you see my bad posture? Just stand up straight. Yeah, the sun's about to cry again. Just sort of glaze the pan using the onion juice. Carrots in there. Whoops. So if I clean the countertops down first. Celery in as well. A little bit of garlic. There's a brisket bit burning now. Using one can stick. Some tomato paste in there. Caramelise down a bit and then I'll add some wine. I don't know if I add the wine and then I add the meat. Because it doesn't matter too much. Should I add the meat and then I'll add the... No, I'm adding the wine first. I'm doing a bit now and then I'll add the meat in and then I'll add some more wine. Yeah, I kind of messed it up. Probably should have taken the veg out, done the meat, and then put it all back in, but I haven't, so just got to go with it now. Where's my tea towel? open this up first. It's a new pepper. Quite a lot of meat in here, so. A bit more wine. Okay. This one's cooking off. Yeah. It's not all over me.
Londa John 96 says back just in time to see that beauty go into the oven.
Yeah. Actually, this time I'm going to be cooking it on the stove. Because my oven is very, it's kind of gross inside, to be honest. I need to give it a good clean. I'm going to slow cook it on the hob for a couple of hours.
Says back just in time to see that beauty get moved to the smaller burner.
Yeah. I'll go back in and season that later. I've already like added salt and things, but I'll just add a bit more pepper. But I'll see how it goes as it cooks. Because like I said, I do have a habit of putting too much salt, especially when it reduces.
Londa John 96 says also I meant to ask, how were your shoulders yesterday?
Actually, they weren't too bad. It was more the fumes got to me. So I think either later or tomorrow morning I'll pre-fill stuff so that when I next do the stream of sanding, I don't have to breathe in the chemicals of that filler because it was really strong. And maybe do it outside so it's not it's like better ventilated. But yeah, I think swimming helps.
There's nothing like a wood filler fume hangover.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of did feel like I was hungover. Like it was a pretty bad headache. Sorry, just like making sure this is mixed in. I kind of messed it up a bit, but it's okay. It'll still taste good once it's cooked down, but like the order of things, I kind of did a bit wrong. Like I should have maybe taken out the veg that I did like sauteed and then done the meat, or if I'd done the meat and then put the veg in after and yeah, done them separate, but because I've only got a small pan. But I just kind of did it and I had to kind of go with it once I did it. Yeah, I think because I got confused because I did the pancetta. So I had the pancetta juice, which I should have then put maybe the meat in and then taken it out and then put the veg in, but I kind of did it the wrong way around. But it will still taste good, it just maybe won't, I don't know if the order changes it too much. We'll see. You have to take my word for it. It's not like a disaster, it's just, yeah, just not optimal. Basically. I need to get another tissue for my nose, sorry.
Londa John 96 says I'm sure it will turn out fine, but all the Italian grandmas are shaking their heads.
I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure like there's Italians, if they're watching, they'll be like not loving my technique, and also the fact that I put a bit of garlic in there, because I think traditionally you don't put garlic. I also just threw my whole tomatoes in there, and then mushed them up whilst they're in there rather than pre-doing that, because I'm lazy, and I don't want to make more washing up for myself. It's just the problem with not following recipes.
We knew there was an Italian dish that doesn't have garlic.
I think when you use like the onion, the celery, and the carrot, I've forgotten what that's called, but the what's it called? Like the base. I think in French it's mirepoix, but
says mirepoix or whatever. Londa John 96 says, could I tell you how it's spelled?
I think in Italian it's soffritto. Soffritto. Yeah, that's easier to say than the French one. I'll have some carrot. I guess I'll leave that. But yeah, when you usually use that, I think you're not meant to use as much garlic, or you use some garlic, but you just like you take it out, like you fry it in the oil, so you just get like the essence of. I guess it depends, like everyone's different. I like garlic in mine, so.
Londa John 96 says, well, I'm team garlic and I'll die on that hill.
Guess it depends how purist you want to be, and if you want to like just have it the way you want to have it. I like garlic. I think I'll add some garlic more later. I just added like a little bit for now, because it kind of gets lost once it's slow cooked for a long time. You kind of lose that garlic taste. I quite like fresh garlic in there, freshly chopped, almost, which isn't very Italian either, so. But I'm the one eating it, so I guess I get the final say.
John 96 says, I like the smell of garlic.
Yeah, I quite like both. That's why I put some in originally, like, so there's some in there now. But I quite like adding some near the end, not like right at the end, but like near the end, so you still get that like, yeah, fresh garlic. Almost forgot about my cup of tea. Washing up away so that I can do some more washing up.
96 says, no vampires in this house.
I've got the tea towel there. I also put a bit of stock in my ragu as well, which I don't think is typical, but I don't know, I guess it depends on whose recipe you're looking at.
John 96 says, my ragu recipe has stock.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I used stock. I did this time. Like I said, I don't write down my recipes, so I kind of have to do it from memory, and then that's when I mess up a little bit. Especially when I'm being watched, I think I overthink it too much.
John 96 says mine has tomatoes, stock, red wine, and balsamic vinegar.
I used white wine this time. Like I used to use red wine, but then I heard white wine also works. So yeah, I just had some cheap white wine. I thought I'd put that in.
Lonta John 96 says being watched and judged partially by all the Italian grandmas.
I heard back in the day they used to use milk as well as like some people put that in there, but I don't put milk in. I'm not sure about that. I can imagine the balsamic vinegar working quite nicely though. Add like kind of a sweetness to it.
Lonta John 96 says I think Bolognese style traditionally has milk.
I guess if you're like stewing your meat or putting it like you're doing like strips of meat, it's pretty good to have like a lot more liquid.
Lonta John 96 says that I also have a tomato sauce recipe that claims to be Bolognese and doesn't have milk, so who knows, I'm just a Northern European doing the best I can.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere like I have to plug you guys in, sorry. You're about to die. My phone's about like on 11%. But yeah, I think like Bolognese like with spaghetti is like with tuna or something. So like spaghetti bolognese as we know it like in the UK and probably the US is very different to what they have in Italy.
Lonta John 96 says I'll skip the tuna.
I think I went a bit heavy with the wine as well, so it's quite a lot of liquid in there. But it will cook down nicely. I think it's like a completely different dish. It's like, because I don't know how you grew up, but like spaghetti bolognese is like the thing. But apparently they don't have like certain pastas like you're not meant to actually have with bolognese, like with the Ragù meat sauce. I think TTS has stopped working because of the phone.
96 says just more time to slurp, we can boil it down.
Exactly. I mean, you can't really mess up Ragù too much. Just ideally, there's like the certain processes that are there for a reason, I guess. Would be good to get like more browning on the meat.
Lonta John 96 says come on Gertrude, no slacking.
Keep putting this tea towel away in the actual right place, but I keep forgetting where it is, so I'm not used to putting it away properly. Usually it just gets thrown wherever. Usually I'd let this air dry, but I've got more washing up to do now, so. time is it now? Almost 5 o'clock.
Dr. John 96 says wear it over your shoulder like a proper chef.
I think if I did that, it would end up just on the floor in like 90 seconds or less. Yeah, I really need to like sort out these cupboards. They're not very well organized. It's also getting a bit damp now. Might have to get another one out. Don't usually make such big batches either, so that's why I kind of got it a bit wrong as well. Just bring you guys there. I'm gonna wash up a little bit. You guys see? I think I'm maybe a little bit in my head. Definitely not putting that on my shoulder, that's soaking wet. I'm just going to get rid of my bucket of water here and then get on with this washing up. Recycling. Sit over there. It's the recycling I did earlier, so I'll put that there to dry. The lid off for a bit. Turn that down a bit, it's a bit too hot. think that's something I've learned with most cooking is like the biggest secret to doing a good dish is just patience. Letting it simmer for long enough, getting all that water out, and letting it reduce.
Give me a 5 functioning says SPRIGATITO Pokemon.
Hey Ignia, Fire, Dragon, what's the rest of it? Fire, Dragon, Chili. You've got such a long name, I always forget. Like I know the beginning bit, and then I forget halfway through. Put these tea bags in the organic.
Ignia 5 functioning says, do you remember me? Haha.
Yes, I remember you, but I forget half your name. I recognise the first bit, but the end bit I always forget. Well, it has been a while, because yeah, I've been away for Christmas and everything. Not that I was great at screaming before, but yeah, I'm like, kind of feel like I'm doing it from the beginning again. I feel a bit like nervous, forgotten what to do.
Ignia 5 functioning says, I've always changed the last name. How was you?
I'm good, thanks. Just making some Bolognese behind me. I'm trying to clean up this mess. It's been pretty cold here. I don't know what it's like where you are. Can't remember if it was the US or Canada you're from.
Ignia 5 functioning says, wait, you don't got dishwasher.
No, I don't. I don't even have a functional sink. I have to empty this out outside. It's one of the things on the list to fix. Don't have hot water either in there. So.
Functioning says it is cold here.
I mean, I say it's cold here. It is like 15 degrees. So it's not like freezing here, but it's cold for me. With the humidity, it makes it feel colder inside than it is outside.
Ignia 5 functioning says, I was just doing the shoes well. Is it nice here?
I didn't catch that bit. I'm going to have to look at the phone. My phone was dying, so good chat. Well, you're in the minus. Yeah, it's like 15 degrees Celsius. I don't know. I forget if you're Canada or America, but yeah, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I could look it up, but I've got wet hands right now. So.
Ignia 5 functioning says, W Chore 10. 96 says, no brain, no hot water, but the FAB is perfect. Cobbler's children always go barefoot. Longta John 96 says 15C is about 60F.
Yeah, the Airbnb's got all the good stuff. It's got a microwave, it's got a heater, it's got hot water. I mean, I do have hot water for in the shower. I'm not like completely, it's not complete poverty here. But it's quite common for like kitchen sinks in Malta not to have the hot water. Because we don't have like a constant hot water, it's like a storage hot water tank, like not instant. So you have to like turn it on with a physical switch beforehand. And it takes a while. And yeah, for like 90% of the year, it's actually very hot, even the when you want cold water.
Longer John 96 says, "Don't leave the Mildred sing."
Reach out of this. Well, it's not actually this. I mean, it's kind of complicated or not complicated. It's like the pipe that was connected to it broke. Well, potentially is broken. I don't know exactly what it is, but the neighbours underneath it gets leaked on, so I had to disconnect it, and then I just do it separate. And like, it's just one of those things I've got to put down to the bottom of the list because it's not that urgent, and it's a bit messy job. I'd have to like dig up the courtyard for all the tiles, and then redo the pipe, and then redo like the flooring again, which was yeah, which cuts me off from other parts of the house. But one day, maybe. But like I say, it's like one of those things that like low down on the list. It's not like urgent. The neighbour no longer gets leaked on, and it's not affecting me that much. Kind of used to it now. It's a character, I guess. Character of having like an old house.
John 96 says, "Just call it quaint."
I need that because I'm going to chop some more garlic on there. Exactly, quaint or charming. If I ever sell and I don't fix it. It's mostly functional. Let's get rid of this rubbish. I've dumped this in the sauce, I'll just give that a little wipe down. Okay, got most of that done. But yeah, maybe once I've got the downstairs Airbnb on the go, and assuming nothing goes wrong with the other Airbnb, I can start working on where I live and doing it up. Not ready for it yet, but I'm going to chop up some garlic ready for later to add in.
Dr. John 96 says, "Once we're raking in our Airbnb and Twitch millions, we can fix the very quaint plumbing."
Maybe I should just keep it in don't want to lose the charm of the property. I'll use a more appropriate size knife for chopping this garlic. And no, chop my head off again. Yeah, probably once I start on this bit though, I'll have more urgent things to do. Like usual, there's usually something that comes up.
John 96 says yes. Remember to chop the garlic, not your head.
That's good advice. And don't judge my bad chopping skills too much.
John 96 says it's an old Italian proverb. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. I've got like kind of blunt knives. Like I'm less likely to actually do harm, but I'm maybe more likely to have an accident because it's blunt. I am done for the day.
Oh yeah, did you get all your work done? Cool. Got any good plans, Spyro?
Spycat says yes. Work is done and now I am going to focus on my pet project.
You're just seeing my back there. Your pet project, eh? Sounds interesting. Top secret. Oops. Just got any information I need. Just reading the label on this, I've got to eat all that garlic in 3 days apparently. I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe I can put it in some oil or vinegar or something. Let's finish this tea before it gets too cold. Oh, nice. Sounds interesting. I mean, to be honest, I'm not much into Pokemon myself, but...
Spycat says, and I am going to work on some of the cards. Londa John 96 says, I have a chicken recipe that calls for 8 cloves of garlic, so you'll just have to make that. Spycat says, I think Pokemon is a kid's game, but it happens to be the world's most popular game.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it's like very popular with that Pokemon Go and all that jazz. But it was just
Spycat says, and it has gained 500 more players since Jan 1st.
But it was like a big thing to do like the unboxing or like the cards for a while. I think it's just like a generation thing. It wasn't really part of my age now, but yeah. Oh, thanks for the follow, the Irish guy. Put this on silent so it doesn't make a noise.
Spycat says, yay, well, this is more like Pokemon Go.
Sounds cool though. Probably, yeah, hopefully it works out. Do you get to make up like is it based on actual Pokemon, or are you like making your own kind of creatures?
I'm off to the insect scientist from TikTok who hunts insects live on stream each night in Thailand. Spycat says, so we use his insect finds as the Pokemon Pokemons that people capture. Spy Cat says and give points.
Okay, so you're making like your own. That's cool. I think I remember you mentioning.
Spy Cat says for unique finds, we give cards.
I think I remember you mentioning like that you watch an insect guy. I can't remember like what he found. You told me something about what he found, but yeah. But yeah, like the gamification of chat should work quite well. Like it works with like a lot of other things, just like for Duolingo or something. Like I find it encourages me to go and do things. A tiger, or maybe. Yeah, I was thinking like it wasn't an insect, but I remember you mentioning an insect guy. But it's cool that you get to pick what you're doing as well, like what's going to be like the Pokemon or whatever. What do people get if they get cards then? Do they just like get to keep them, or they like emotes or?
Spy Cat says that yes, it is the gamification of his stream to create engagement. Spy Cat says and Kick wants to see organic engagement.
So I'm just accidentally clicking stuff.
Spy Cat says the cards are AI-generated artwork of various themes.
So I need to get some tissue for my nose, but yeah, so that's cool. Is it like a collaborative project, or you were sort of working on it on your own? Sorry, those onions really got to me. Are the themes going to be like based on different streams, or is it just predetermined themes? A little wash.
Spy Cat says it is collaborative, but I do not let anyone touch the code the LLM, ML, custom AI.
I should point this up whilst I'm stirring. So I keep forgetting to adjust it. Let's try a bit, see if it needs more salt. salt. Yeah, I'm guessing you don't want anyone to touch the code or whatever. People might get carried away. Reminds me of a project that someone was doing in uni where it was like a collaborative thing, a bit like it was like an artwork, but like Wikipedia, where anyone could kind of like add to it, basically like Wikipedia. Well, I don't know exactly how it worked. It was a bit different. It wasn't like with AI or anything that wasn't around so much then. Teaspoon. Get a new one.
Spycat says I have used some corporate architecture approaches and a random person from the internet might not be the level one expect.
Well, I guess it's like limited to like people on Kick who probably are quite in the know about AI mostly. I've used AI a little bit, but like not much, just for like making shorts. Nothing crazy. I guess it's not like in the testing stages yet, you're still working on it. Oh, man, I think those crying onions have like made me really tired, like from the getting teary.
Spycat says no, it's live.
Oh, it's live already? Okay. Is it specifically in that like guy's chat? Oh, you said that was on TikTok, right? I'll have to keep an eye out for it. I haven't been watching many streams lately because I've been busy with the house, but
integrated into his chat.
What's the guy's name? Maybe I'll have to check it out. At least next time I'm looking for someone to watch.
Spycat says I needed a Christmas project because things would be slow. Spycat says kick Hardy.
Let me give it a quick search, Addy. Oh, it's not coming up in there. It's just coming up with Aiden Ross, but okay. I'll have to check it out another time. Okay, I think I might head off actually now because like I'm getting kind of tired already. Sorry, I'm getting like, I can tell myself getting like yeah, tired just from the onions. I think like it's made my eyes like all tired, and this ragu is going to take a long time, so so I've like tidying to do, but I think I can't be bothered now. But it's good catching up with you, and good luck with your project, Spyro. I'm sure it will work out well. I'll have to check out that Addy or 80.
Says ciao ciao Mildred.
And yeah, good catching up with you as well, Blonde John. Yeah, next time I'm online, maybe I'll be either doing maintenance on the Airbnb.
Okay, catch you next time, D.
Yeah, I'll make sure I have like more coffee next time. And yeah, like I'll either be working on the Airbnb that I've already got and doing some maintenance, or doing the downstairs.
Says you'll be huffing some wood filler fumes.
Yeah, wood filler, basically. Yeah, I'll probably be doing that, loads of sanding. But yeah, I also need to clean the other Airbnb and do some maintenance in there before I can open it up again to the public. I mean, nothing major, but just like some few, like where the paint's gotten knocked about and the plumbing needs doing. But yeah, I feel like I've been lazy like since I got back from the UK. So yeah, I get tired really early on. Maybe it's just my age, getting old now. Anyway, take care, have a good week, and yeah, I don't know when I'll be streaming next, but probably soon. Alright, ciao.